Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to General Hospital spoilers, Carly Spencer and Drew Kane are currently on different paths. The moment Drew and Carly discovered the truth about the SEC informant marked a turning point that would have a significant impact on their relationship. Naturally, when Carly began observing the alterations in Drew's personality upon his release from prison, the show had alluded to this. Carly is starting to see a less warm, more self-centered version of the man she fell in love with. Of course, that isn't applicable in cases such as Bobby Spencer's passing. Carly has benefited much from Drew's support during her grieving process, and he will do so in the future. All things considered, Drew has still changed. Drew's beginning to show us a more conceited side of himself, one that is all about pursuing his own goals, many of which may diverge greatly from those of Carly in the future. This leads us to some fresh relationship spoilers for 2024 with Carly and Drew. Despite their dedication to one another, there will be significant problems that may have an impact on Drew and Carly's future. GH teasers state that now that Carly and Drew are aware that Nina Corinthos tipped off that SEC, they must choose their next course of action. Although Carly undoubtedly has further exchanges with Nina after her outburst, it appears that this will be the extent of her intentions. Carly could just want to move on from her situation because life is too short to waste it arguing with people you detest. It ought to act as a sobering reminder to cherish each moment after losing Bobby. Carly may conclude that living well is the best kind of retaliation and won't want to waste her time planning a revenge. Carly can enjoy her family, and that might be sufficient for her, while Nina is miserable. Conversely, Drew will believe that Nina should bear more repercussions for her actions. Drew is supposed to be a lot more vindictive, so it's possible that he doesn't comprehend Carly's lack of concern over this. If they're not careful, this gap will cause Carly and Drew to have some developing issues, which could turn into a breakup. Stay tuned for updates on whether Drew and Carly's relationship will finally end, because General Hospital spoilers indicate that it will begin to crumble after the Nina revelation. Spoilers for General Hospital indicate that fresh information from the 2024 peak suggests some intriguing narrative developments for Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. First and foremost, Hamilton Finn's malpractice case will test Liz and Hamilton Finn's relationship. Elizabeth will be very helpful to Finn along the road because she is determined to help him through this difficult predicament. Nevertheless, this is a demanding scenario that will provide additional challenges and can lead to issues for this pair as well. It will be interesting to watch how Liz and Finn's situation plays out in the end. Nevertheless, we truly want to draw attention to an impending Liz plot. In Sod's 2024 preview, GH co-head writers Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor dropped some interesting suggestions. The two said, Elizabeth will be shocked when a presence from her past shows up on her doorstep, needing her assistance a little while into the new year. Let's ponder this for a minute because that teaser has some significant hints. Given that Jason is currently planning his comeback, the time is undoubtedly right for him to have been here in the past. Of course, Nicholas Cassadine may win instead, but it's important to note that his preview material primarily centers on Ava Jerome and makes vague allusions to a potential romance with Jordan Ashford. That being said, we need at least take into account the second possibility because it would be a rather interesting turn of events if Jason had surprised Liz and required her assistance. There may be instances in which Jason sustains injuries, but he is too terrified to reveal his whereabouts and seek medical attention at the hospital. Jason might require Liz's medical expertise to patch him up, which is one reason he might pick her doorstep over anybody else's. That doesn't necessarily imply Liz and Jason will have a romantic reunion, but it would be interesting to incorporate their past and have her keep him hidden until he's ready to reveal his return to Port Charles. Before Jason can reveal his presence to the rest of PC, he might need to deal with an opponent. The drama might definitely increase if Jake Weber discovers his father's still alive when he arrives downstairs. In summary, there are compelling reasons to include Liz in Jason's comeback story. Therefore, be sure to follow along for updates on whether or not he will reveal the bombshell revelation that is waiting for her. In any case, General Hospital spoilers indicate Liz will eventually become entangled in some drama. According to General Hospital teasers for January 8 to 12, Dex Heller demonstrates bravery. Spencer Cassadine receives an unexpected guest. On Brooklyn Quartermain, Tracy Quartermain delivers a shocking revelation. Meanwhile, Bobby Spencer will be honored in Port Charles. The world lost a bright, sparkling star when Zeman passed away following a fight with cancer, according to GA spoilers. The fans, crew, and cast all reminisced about special times and how the actress had transformed their lives. Zeman seems to have an impact on people even if they didn't know her personally. Drew Kane and Carly Spencer learned the heartbreaking news. Nana Reeves Corinthos then appeared to own up. It was never supposed to strike Carly at the same time as her mother's passing, even though fans have been waiting for this moment. Fans should anticipate that the characters will pay tribute to and remember Bobby during the week of January 8. Carly and Elizabeth Liz Baldwin will get close. Felicia Scorpio and Maxie Jones assist one another in the interim. Carly and Felicia will travel to Amsterdam later this week to finalize Bobby's business. Maxie will also have a conversation about Bobby with locals in Port Charles, accompanied by a reporter. Ava Jerome and Nicholas Cassadine share a moment during the week of January 8. Then Spencer gets an unexpected guest. Could Nicholas be the guest of this visit? What will Spencer's response be? According to General Hospital teasers for the week of January 8, Tracy is going to surprise Brooklyn with a shocking revelation. Fans are aware, of course, that Tracy made the connection between Lucy Coe and Scott Baldwin's plot. Tracy vents to Martin Gray and tells Brooklyn about it. Lucy and Scott are having a heated conversation in the meantime. Jocelyn Jacks becomes enraged with Michael Corinthos when Dex gets an opportunity to display his bravery during the week of January 8. As in Prince, Avery Kristen Pohl is escorted to the police station by Laura Collins. Out of Carly, Sonny Corinthos seeks. To Stella Henry, Trina Robinson shares her heart. In relation to Trina, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, will provide her some support. Stella is at odds with Marshall Ashford. Diane Miller and Robert Scorpio get into an altercation. Gregory Chase and Alexis Davis also discuss their kiss. Spoilers for General Hospital hint at Drew Kane is going to learn the truth about Michael Corinthos, his cousin and close friend. For the past few years, he and Michael have been close as thieves as they developed Aurora with the intention of merging it with ELQ and turning both companies into a huge success. However, Ned Quartermain was a persistent source of pain for them. Thus, their relationship and their enterprises will be completely upended when Drew finds out that not only is Ned innocent and has never been reported to the SEC, but also that Michael knew this and withheld it from Drew. How will this family patch things up, and where does that leave Aurora and ELQ? Michael found it awkward to inform his father that Nina Reeves Corinthos was. He enjoyed the concept of it so much that it was ironic. But in the end, he genuinely didn't want to harm Willow Corinthos or his father. Now that they've both experienced heartbreak, Drew will be incensed. Okay, so he will be just as furious as Drew is, but who knows how it will manifest itself, given that this new Drew isn't quite the same guy we all know. Regardless, it's unlikely that Michael and Drew will continue doing business together in the same manner after Michael informs him of his actions. It's unlikely that Drew will act with malice or resentment, as he doesn't usually act that way. However, he will be unable to trust Ned any more than he already was, and he will also be unable to trust Michael moving forward. Drew will have more time to devote to Carly and Willow, the two women in his life with whom he will be most compatible at this point, if he takes some time to digest how things have changed with Michael. Carly needs him to be her rock at this time, as she is grieving the loss of her mother. Furthermore, there are rumors that Willow will reevaluate her marriage to Michael after realizing how deceitful he was about her relationship with Nina. Will Drew support her in persevering, or does he believe that Willow's loss is what Michael deserves? Over the past year, we have witnessed Willow's transformation. She changed from being a young lady lacking confidence and sense of style to the daughter of an editor of a fashion magazine, with an immediate affinity for bodycon dresses and accessories. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.